I'm Christine evaluators, and there are 6 points I want to mention in her speech. Point number 1. At the very beginning of his speech, she raised the questions. And the purpose of raising the question is to make the audience think. So I think you have to enjoy the time for waiting the response from the audience, to have some kind of interaction with the audience. Because when you raise a question, it's a good chance for you to have interaction with the audience. And that's point number 1. Point number 2 is, I have read your script, and I think your script is really beautiful. I mean, my favorite part of your script is you use a parallelism sentence in Chinese called IBG. If you was, then I won't. If you was, sometimes I think it's very difficult skills for speakers to make your speech poetic, and it's very beautiful. And point number 3 is probably something you try to memorize your script, and so you will look around, stare at the ceilings. So it's a very common mistake for every speaker. You have to keep your eye contact with the audience. You don't necessarily need to look through their eyes, but you can set a point in this room and keep the eye contact to those points. It's very important for speakers. Point number 4 is sometimes we'll add some scenario in our speech, like some conversations between 2 guys. And here there are 2 good ways for this kind of performance. I mean, the first is you have to use your vocal variety to help the audience distinguish which character you are acting. That's very important. If you are acting an old man, you have to lower down your voice. If you're acting a ladies, you will raise your tune. And the second way is to try to exaggerate everything, to exaggerate your facial expression, to exaggerate your body language. Okay, that's point number 4. Point number 5 is to when I listen to your speech, I know you deliver your speech nicely and slowly, but this is what I feel. I feel I cannot take a breath. I mean, sometimes you have to add a pause, especially between the paragraphs. Because I know I have read your script, so I know you are moved from one paragraph to another. But for the audience, they don't know, so it's important to add the pause between every paragraph. And for point number 6, because you are C3 speakers, and your speech can be categorized as to inspire the audience. So the conclusion is very important. You have to emphasize the message you want to convey. Like the message today is the blazing in disguise, or to love your fate. So you have to emphasize and to slow down and to make sure that every audience know the message you want to convey clearly. That's all my evaluation.